Oh, there were so much great anime that came out in 2024, and this was hard to come up with. So here we are, finally doing my favorite anime from 2024. Dr. Elise. A renowned surgeon, Dr. Aoi Takamoto, is now Elise de Clarence, fancy, a villainess of nobility. She was selfish and obsessed with her fiance, Prince Lyndon de Romanov. This led to her family members dying, including herself. Luckily, she's given a second chance at life as Elise. She can now make things right before everything goes wrong. She used this time to cherish her family and free Lyndon from an unwanted marriage. Plus, she's going to use her medical knowledge to save lives. She makes a deal with the Emperor. Elise only has 6 months to prove that she's meant to be a doctor and not at the throne. Also, this was a manhwa, so you can read it if you want to start from the beginning or maybe try to pick up where it left off on Legend Comics. So check it out. I prefer how it looks in the anime than the manhwa, but hey, can't be happy with everything. Windbreaker. As soon as I saw this came out, all I kept seeing was how it compared to Tokyo Revengers, or is the better version of it. But the only similarity that I see between them is that the main characters are delinquents and they're in gangs. But anyway, let's talk about Windbreaker. Haruka Sakura is a guy who can be pretty misunderstood. Because of his hair and eyes, people think he's scary and weird, plus he has zero social skills. But that doesn't stop him from being an excellent fighter. Now he's a freshman at Veteran High School, where strength is valued over academics, which is clear since you never really see teachers or people actually taking classes. And all he wants to do is take the top spot. Before the first day of school starts, there's a big brawl in the streets. Sakura ends up fighting alongside his future classmates and learns that they care about protecting their community. Sakura has a hard time accepting help from others, especially since he's so used to being rejected by others. We see Sakura learn to accept kindness from others as well as what it's like to fight for others for the first time. I cannot wait for season 2 to come out. I believe in April, but I'm going to have to wait for the dub. The dub is so good. Main guy, Austin Tyndall, is so long. It's been so long since I've seen him or heard him in a leading role ever since Tokyo Ghoul. But anyway, Aya sometimes hides her feelings in Russian. If you watch things in dub on Crunchyroll, make sure you put on the English subtitles, not the English CC subtitles. That way you can still watch in English as well as have things translated. Since our main character speaks Russian every now and then you're going to want to know what she's saying. Anyway, Elisa Mikhailovna Kujo, nicknamed Aya, much easier to pronounce. I'm sorry, I messed that Russian name up. She is a beautiful, silver-haired girl that is always making people take a second look. So, just gorgeous. She's seen as cold and is always saying no when people are asking her out. However, it's a different situation when it comes to Kuze Masachika. He's an anime nerd that likes to be laid back and not take things too seriously if he doesn't have to. Aya pretends to be annoyed with him, but in reality, she has a secret crush on him. She expresses her affections in Russian. However, she doesn't realize that he actually understands her. He's constantly getting flustered and gets mixed signals or mixed feelings. Who knows when she'll find out the truth? I doubt we'll find out in season 2, which is coming out. I'll put it on the screen because I don't remember right now. But I can't wait to see what's coming next. Now, Delicious in Dungeon. This was an unexpected joy for me. For one thing, I thought I'd give it a shot after watching a Try Not to Eat video on the React channel. Apparently, Damian Haas, once again, is showing how talented he is in voice acting. A tall, adventuring knight, Laos Toden, has a small party that explores dungeons. Unfortunately, things went downhill when they're attacked by a dragon, and Fallon, Laos' sister, gets eaten by that dragon. Fallon saves her party, but wasn't able to save herself. They're struggling with the lack of cash and equipment. They also had no way of getting food in their stomachs, which made it difficult to fight off the dragon. Even though 2 of Laos' allies left the party, he still has 2 that remain by his side. The halfling locksmith, Chilchuck, and elven mage, Marcel. And apparently, Emily Judd plays Nami in the live-action One Piece series on Netflix. Should I get into that immediately without even getting to a certain point in the regular One Piece anime? Tell me down below, because I really do want to watch it. I just wasn't sure if I could, because I didn't want to get spoiled. I don't know. Yeah, tell me your thoughts in the comments below. Anyway, now they need a way to fill their stomachs without spending money. That's where Senshi, a dwarven warrior that has cooking skills, comes in. It's a crazy adventure where they fight and encounter different kinds of monsters and how to cook them safely. Plus, we'll learn about each other and meet new people on this adventure. Definitely check it out. I think there's supposed to be maybe one more season, because the first season is 24 episodes, and I think it adapted a lot of the manga. So, I have no idea when season 2 is coming out, but I can't wait. Historia, Wand, and Sword. This was something I wasn't planning on watching. That was until I saw people reacting to it and people talking about it, so I got curious. First episode, I was hooked. Will Sephiroth can't cast a magic spell no matter what he does. This is a world where magic reigns supreme. However, Will isn't completely useless when it comes to his sword skills. He has the goal to become a part of the Magia Vander, 5 mages that protect the kingdom. He gets perfect scores on written tests, but it's still a struggle to get the right amount of credits when it comes to the magic portion. But he does get extra credit when he goes monster hunting in the school's dungeon. He's also capable of defeating powerful monsters that are sometimes too strong for powerful mages. So there's a lot of world building that hasn't even been discovered yet, or whatever the word is. There's a lot to come, and it's just beginning because they have a lot of setup from the first season. And season 2 will be coming out, I believe, this year. And just enjoy magic. This is a series that's really magical. I don't know how best I could sell it to you, but it's so good. And the voice actor, the dub actor, Corey Wilder, I believe. Ugh, I love his voice. I feel like I've heard him in other things, but I don't know. Maybe he changed his voice. Anyway, we have still many to go. A few more, I believe. The Witch and the Beast. Gia's whole purpose is to find the witch that cursed her and to get her revenge. To accomplish this goal, she joins the Order of Magical Resonance as an organization that deals with problems involving magic. Plus, she has her companion to help with her quest, Aesoph, a mage. Mages and witches are different. Humans who practice magic are mages, and the strongest mages, currently only 5 remaining, are called archmages or archmages. Witches are the most powerful and dangerous beings in the world. The Origins, a group of 17 women, were the first in history, and all witches come from one of these bloodlines. When it comes to spells, they are commonly performed by writing runes or lettering in midair or by using pre-written runes with magic power. Now, when it comes to witches, they look human, but they have a lifespan of 200 years and can look young in adulthood. Forbidden instruments, also known as dark magical instruments that give people power, but it comes at a cost of blood sacrifices, and it's happening around the world. So not only does the Order have to get involved, but the Global Holy Church, the most influential organization that oversees the development and regulation of magic. They have to work together and put a stop to all these murders and see what's going on with this very last remaining origin witch, Angela. And she is also the one that put the curse on Gita. Man, the setting of this anime is just beautiful. Kind of gives me a Black Butler vibes just by the setting, not the story or anything. I mean, they do deal with murders every now and then, but anyway, please check it out. No news on a second season, but I really hope they do. I need more of that. Kaiju number 8. Childhood friends Kafka and Mina both dreamed of becoming officers of the Defense Force, an organization designed to protect Japan from ginormous monsters also known as kaiju. Years later, Kafka, now in his 30s, hasn't given up on his dreams. At the moment, he's on cleanup duty when it comes to the remains of already defeated monsters, or the dead kaiju. Mina, on the other hand, has accomplished their goal, and she is now on the force, and she's the main boss, girl boss, okay? Kafka meets Reno, a new co-worker who reminds him of his younger self. Now, if you're a fan of Attack on Titan, you are going to love this anime. Because there are a lot of similarities you will see when you watch it. When Kafka gains the power to turn into a humanoid kaiju, that is when things get crazy. And that is in the first episode. Because unlike Attack on Titan, that stuff transforming into the Titans didn't come out until later. Sorry, spoiler. Where have you been if you have not been watching Attack on Titan? Anyway, now Kafka has to figure out a way to keep his identity a secret, or his new power. And now, while he continues to strive to be the best and be good enough to stand by Mina's side at the forefront of the Defense Force. Also, the dub is goated. I don't know what people are talking about. It's just, every character's actor is just perfect. Exactly how I imagine. Or just when you see them. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. It's good. It's amazing. And lastly but not least, we have Delico's Nursery. There is something going on in the vampire society. There are a bunch of serial murders that are somewhat related. As a result, a card is left behind with the words True of Vamp, the legendary progenitor of all vampires. Everything about vampire kind's functioning society was created in response to the True of Vamp and the races that descended from it. Regarding the murders, the Vlad Agency, a secret intelligence operation, recruited a renowned aristocrat, Dali Delico, to lead the investigation. However, he refuses because he wants to focus on his children. His old colleagues beg him to prioritize his duty to the agency. In this world, it's normal for the nannies or just other people to raise the vampires that are royalty or nobility, very important vampires, raise their children, have other people to do it. But Dolly wants to be different. Therefore, he'll agree to do the investigation if his colleagues raise their children at the same time with him. Now, Dolly's home has become a nursery to the base of operations for the noble vampires. If it's a vampire anime, there's a high chance that I have to check it out, or I'm going to check it out. Plus, the character designs, are amazing. I immediately loved how it looks. Like, ooh, this is nice. I haven't seen anything like it. Like, I'm having a hard time just comparing it to something. Like, has we seen something like this before? Tell me in the comments below if you have. Because I haven't. I can't think of anything right now. I love when anime has unique design. It doesn't just seem all the same, you know? Plus, the world building are so interesting. It was a show I didn't know I needed until I got it. And that is all I have for you today. Did I talk about your favorite anime of 2024? Comment down below. Tell me your favorite anime from 2024. And since there are so many that I enjoy, because I also have more that I kind of want to talk about, I will be doing a part two, but it's going to be the romance edition. Because there we had some romance anime as well. So, look forward to that. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos in the future. And I'm Caleb. I will see you later. Bye.